Hi guys, welcome to my live crypto analysis. So let's just welcome everyone. Hi guys, welcome to my crypto live analysis. So wait. So let's start. So disclaimer first guys, trading and investing have risks. So please trade with caution. Thanks guys. Anyway, if you have some comments, questions, and feedback, please feel free to message or write something in our live chat. So first is, let's analyze first the BTC, of course. So let's take out all of this. Remove all the drawings so that we can start anew. So as you can see guys, I'm using Arenco charts. So that it will be a less noise chart. So anyway, if you look at the long-term chart, so we actually have a breakout at the long-term area, which is this area around the 9,800 area. So wait, let's check. So this is, so it went high first until it reached the all-time high around the $20,000, and then from there it's already trend at this downward channel, so as you can see. And then just recently it break out this long-term downtrend channel, and now we are in a forming a new uptrend channel, but have retested this area or around this 9,900 area as the strong support area. So this is the strong support, or here. Oh, let's just delete this. So that's actually the support area I'm looking at. This 9,000 something area, or what's this, the lowest of this Renko chart, which is the around 9,970. So this is support 9,970. So there. And then of course the resistance I'm looking at is of course this previous resistance, which is the around 12,200 area. Yeah, that's the 12,200. So yeah, let's see. Currently we're trading around 11,416. The immediate support is the low of this Renko chart, which is the 11,256. That's the support I'm currently looking at. And of course, the resistance is the blue line here, or the top of this Renko chart, which is the 11,578. For it to move higher, another Renko chart will be formed, and that's another resistance of 11,899, or around 11,900, before it move to our strong resistance, which is the 12,200. So I think that's it, guys. So if you have some question, chat. Actually, currently I'm in a long position also in Bitcoin. I'm currently trading futures, Bitcoin futures, and the perpetual one, and of course the time-based futures ending December 2025. Wait. Oh, anyway, let's make a also an uptrend here. Actually, we can also create an uptrend here. So this is, so yes, there. So it seems like it's also on from the long-term downtrend. It's now creating, or created a new and uptrend channel. So as what I've said a while ago, the resistance I'm looking at is the 12,200. But if it breaks out this 12,200, possibly around this area, this resistance channel, which is around around 13,000. So yeah, let's see how it goes in the next few days or few months, of course, until the end of the year. So that's my target for Bitcoin. So next is, of course, Ethereum. So I'm just checking if there's an online, we have some message in the chat. Anyway, let's move on to ETH. We will use Coinbase charts. Let's remove all the drawings first. So the all-time high of this is, or the ETH is actually the 1,400 area, I think. Wait, let's check on it. There, it actually moved also in a downtrend channel, like of course, like Bitcoin did. So, but unlike Bitcoin, which has already break out the long-term downtrend support, the Ethereum is still at this channel, the downtrend channel, though it's already moving higher and trying to retest the previous high, which is this area around the 475 area. So this is the resistance I'm currently looking at, the 475 area. So let's put our line. This is the resistance I'm currently looking at, the 400s. Oh, sorry. This is actually the 475 area. So yeah. And then of course, if you look at the Renko chart, it's actually forming a new or a projected bullish Renko. So possibly that's the next range is the 380 to 399 or the around 400 level. But the support I'm looking at is this level or the around the 323 area. So anyway, if you measure the risk reward, when I'm trading, actually, I'm entering along a trade, long or short, if the risk reward is at least 2. If it's not at least 2, yeah, I'll just wait for it until a rewarding trade. I'll see a rewarding trade, of course. So yeah, if you enter, like for example, at this level, it's already not that rewarding because the risk reward ratio is 1.54. But of course, it depends on the trader, of course, on his risk reward appetite. So anyway, if it breaks this resistance line, of course, possibly retest this long-term downtrend, or could possibly break this out. So the next possible resistance, so yeah, if your target is the around 500 area, that's I think possibly a better or a much rewarding return. Let's see. Oh, sorry. So yeah. So yeah, I think it's still rewarding if um of course, if it hit the target area of the 500 mark. Um yeah, let's see how it goes for Ethereum. Currently in Ethereum, I'm actually also in a long position, but I entered at a lower price here. And of course, when trading, always put your target profit and of course your stop loss, or if the platform you're using have trailing stop, you can also use the trailing stop. So yeah, I think that's it for Ethereum. The support we're looking at is the 323 area. And of course, the resistance we're looking at is the 475 area. If it breaks this resistance area, it could possibly retest the long-term downtrend resistance, which is the around 500 area. So I think that's it for Ethereum for now. So let's move on to our next cryptocurrencies we're looking at is the USD, or I mean XRP USD. Let's also use Coinbase. Let's move all the drawings first. So here is the currently trading at, but currently retesting this support area or the previous resistance in that downward channel. But if you look at it, when it bounced at this support area or the previous resistance, it actually goes up. So this line here, or the previous resistance and now the support, is a very strong support area. Anyway, sorry. But currently, it's also since it bounced near the support area, currently moving higher, and could possibly retest this previous resistance, which is a very strong support. A very strong resistance. So this is the resistance we're currently looking at, this area, or the around, what's this? Around the 0.30. 32 or 32 cents around this area. So let's see if it's still a profitable trade. When you're trading, yeah, of course, always measure the risk reward. So if it's attractive, then go with the trade. If not, wait for it until it reaches a very attractive point or attractive level. So we use actually this area as a support area. The previous low of this Renko chart. So that's a risk reward ratio of 1.67. Yeah, for me it's not that rewarding, but if you enter the trade and hit our target, the 0.32 or the 32 cents, you could still possibly make a 20.82% return. But there's also a possible risk or a possible loss of 12.45% if you got stop out at this our stop loss area, which is the 22 cents. So I think that's it for for XRP. Now let's move on to Link. So I'll just check on it. Let's move to Link. Oh, actually I have a long position in Link, but I already took profit on it. It's because the return is actually I think more than 2,000 plus. So yeah, I already take profit on it, but there's still a possible upside. Anyway, let's remove first all the drawings. So, oh, what did I use? Actually, I used the parallel channel, but you can also use this line. So as you can see, it reached the highest point of around close to $20, but now is currently trading also in. It's now trading in an upward, so it could possibly retest this resistance area, which is possibly this area, or wait, let's measure it around that 12 or close to 13 dollars. So that's the resistance I'm looking at. Wait, let's draw here. This is the resistance I'm looking at. So around this resistance line in our downward channel. Anyway, the support I'm looking at is here, the around $8.67. Actually, if you look at the divergence indicator, when I'm using an indicator, mostly just one RSI or divergence indicator. Sometimes I also use the Bollinger Band, but of course most of the time the chart speaks for itself. Anyway, where did I entered long here? I think I entered here because I see a divergence here, a bullish divergence. It's going down while the indicator is going up. So I entered a long trade that gives me more than 2,000 plus ROE. But I already took profit of it, though I know that it could possibly, of course, retest this area. So, of course, when it comes to taking profit, you please control your greediness, of course. Anyway, but I'm still a positive here. I'll just wait here at the resistance area. If it breaks here or this will serve as a resistance. If it serves a resistance, then I will go short. So for now, it's no trade zone for me, but let's look at yeah, let's measure it. If we go long, I think it's not rewarding at this moment. Anyway, I'm trading futures, um, futures, perpetual, and time-based futures, mostly 6 months. 6 months. So I also trade spot. So there. So the risk reward ratio is 1.25. So for me, this is no longer attractive. But if you think it could give you still a profitable return, then it's for you to decide. But for now, for me, in my own trading strategy, I'll just wait for it to retest this resistance area. So if it breaks out or serves as a resistance and will pull back, and yeah, might possibly retest this support area, the around 8.67. So yeah, I think that's it for now. I'll just enter trade when I see a more attractive reward. So after link, so let's move on to Polkadot. So dot USD. So we'll also use, where is Coinbase? Seems like there's no. Oh, so we'll just use this one. Or sometimes I use OKEX, so let's just use it. Or of course Binance. So let's just use um, this. Wow. So Polkadot, it's now, is this Polkadot? Yeah. It's now currently trading and the Renko charts. So yeah, for now, yeah, I think it's for me. It's a no trade zone for me for now. I'll just wait for it to reverse. So this is the resistance, of course, we're looking at. The support, the support is, yeah, there's no support, it's a free fall, so might possibly, yeah, we can use actually the fib. Wait, let's measure it out to check on the possible support. It's now trading near 1.618, so could possibly, yeah, I don't know. Oh, hmm, it will fall on the negative, but of course there's no such in trading unless unless for futures, of course, like what had happened to oil, it went down to as low as negative. Anyway, for this, um actually I have no position in Polkadot at the moment, except for the one I hold in the staking wallet. It's currently staking. So yeah, I think I'll just wait for it to make a reversal. For now, I'll just wait for it to make the reversal. Let's check on the other Polkadot chart. Let's use this one, the Kraken. The Kraken is even. Hmm. Oh, sorry. But if you look at the Kraken, it's actually establishing a support area, but still the trend is still it is going lower. So yeah, let's see um if it hold at this area around the $3, if it reverse at this area. So for now, it's a wait. It's a wait for me. And of course, the resistance um, around the 6.64 area. But yeah, of course, at this chart, at this kind of chart, this like for example, like this, at least make a reversal, a confirmation before I enter long. So for now, yeah, um, wait. I'm on a wait mode. Wait for a very attractive um, price. So yeah, I'll wait at least around the $3. If it break this level, then possibly another Renko chart will be formed. So the difference is actually zero point 0.5. So the lowest it reach is, or the low is 3.05. 3.05 less zero point 0.5. So yeah, around the 2.5 area if the $3 will not hold. Let's see. So that's the polka dot. Oh, let's move on to LTC USD. So let's also use Coinbase. I also have a long, actually I also have a long position here. Anyway, let's just remove the indicators for the drawings. So let's look at the whole chart. Oh, so I think that's it. This is the highest, the 300 area. Oh, that's the high? Oh, oh no. Wait, let's look at this weekly so that we can see the whole picture. It reached around more than $400 and now currently trading around $42. So we're using the weekly chart here so that we can see the whole chart. Then let's move on to the daily chart. So that's it. So I entered long here because I see what's this? I see a bullish divergence around this area. So here it's going down, but this is going up. So that's why I entered a long position. So anyway, aside from that, of course, the risk reward is attractive. So, but of course, let's measure if at this level, the risk reward is still attractive. So let's see. Because the support I'm looking at currently right now is of course this area, the around the 45 area mark. And of course the resistance I'm looking at, or the TP area, is at least this area around the 64 area. Resistance I'm looking at, or the TP area, is at least this area around the 64 area. If it breaks this area, could possibly retest our long-term downtrend resistance. So let's make a measure the risk reward, possible risk reward. Of course, you can also set your own strategy. Some traders are accepting 1:1 risk reward ratio, but for me, at least 2 is the risk reward I'm accepting. So yeah, at this level, risk reward ratio is still 2.69. So you could still possibly make, I can still make a profit of around 13.80, I mean 27.42%. And of course, if I got stop out, I will lose 10.18%. Anyway, in cryptocurrencies, mostly since I trade mostly perpetual contracts or time-based futures, I'm using the maximum leverage 100 times. So yeah, so that's it. So yeah, I think that's it for LTC. So next, that's my target for LTC. The resistance of around 64 and could possibly retest the support area of around the 45 area. And if you go long, and if I go long, I still make an attractive reward of 2.69. So next is EOS USD. So let's also use Coinbase. If you see, still in a still on a downtrend. So let's see. So if you look at it, it's a long-term downtrend. Or let's just use it here. So it's still in a downtrend, but trying to create an uptrend level. So yeah, seems like it holds at this area. But yeah, but if you look at it, there's also a downtrend here. Oh, not that. I mean the parallel. Yeah, I think the parallel line there. So let's make it even bigger. Wait, let's just fix it. So if you look at it, it's nearing the support area. So let's see if this support area will hold around this 2.5 area. So the support we're looking at is the 2.5 and the resistance this area, this parallel channel hill or the downtrend channel. So that's so depending on the where the Renko chart formed, that's more or less the 2.90 area. So let's see. I think if you entered short here, I think it's no longer attractive. Oh no, that's a long position. So let's use the short position here. I think the profit is already very attractive. So that's it's higher risk, I think, in my opinion. So let's just wait for it to retest our support area. If it bounces here, then let's measure the risk reward again and let's enter long. If the risk reward, of course, is attractive. So for now, it's a no trade zone for me. But I'm currently looking at the support of around 2.5 and of course the resistance around the $2.90 for EOS. So next, So if you have some cryptocurrency requests, feel free to um, message in our live chat. So anyway, let's move on to XTZ. Oh, XTZ, I also have a long position here. So let's just remove all the drawings so we can start a new analysis. So actually I'm waiting here around this support area around the 1.5, but it did not go and retest this support area. However, I see a bullish divergence forming at this area here. This is the red one, or the red Renko, and then followed by a green Renko. That's actually a going down, while the divergence indicator is going up. So that's a bullish divergence. So I entered a long position. Currently, if I'm not mistaken, around 700 ROE, 700% ROE. So my target is, or the resistance I'm looking at is, of course, this area, the around 4.5, or this area, at least the around 4.5 area, or this area, the resistance area. So if we measure it at this level, let's see if we still a good return. So our target is, of course, this, because it's trading within this range. So from here around the $1 until 3.72, and then it retests our support area. It retests here. Here it's near our support area. It forms a new support, and let's see if it will retest this resistance area around this 4.5, greater than 4.5. And of course, the support we're looking at is this one, the around $2, or is that the low? Wait, let's just look at it. The low of this Renko chart, which is 1.95. So around that area. And then, of course, our target is this, around this. Wait, let's me check. Around the 4.4 area. So the risk reward ratio still attractive, 4.17. So if it reach my target of this around 4.4, I could possibly get a gain of 83.62% if I'm using a one times leverage. If I get stop out, if I got stop out, of course my loss will be 20.08% using one times leverage. So, but currently now I'm happy with the unrealized ROE of around 700. I think 700 based on my last look on my portfolio. So I'll just change the stop loss. Actually, one of my strategies also is that if it already formed a new Renko chart, I will also adjust my stop loss. So in this case, I will also put my stop loss on the next Renko high, or yeah, there. So that at least in case the market reverses, of course, it will close my position still at a gain. So that's also a possible strategy you can also use at. So next is Atom, or the Cosmos. Let's also use Coinbase. So if you look at Atom, actually I'm using the Renko chart because it's less noise than the candlestick. But of course, candlestick is still the best chart, I think. but it seems like my gains are now. Wait, let's check on this. Yeah, there. Actually, in Atom chart, it's actually trading at this range. It's actually an uptrend also. It's now on an uptrend. Actually, there is a bullish divergence here also. This is going down while the indicator or our divergence indicator is going up. So that's a bullish divergence. So my position here is of course long. Of course, depends on the price that you entered with. Of course, it varies because of course, for me, I entered at a lower price than the current market price or doing price right now. So our resistance, the resistance I'm looking at is actually the first resistance is here, the highest, which is the around $8.80. And of course, the support I'm looking at is this area, the low or the support area in this channel. So that's still a possible risk reward. If I enter another long position, that's still a possible risk reward ratio of 2.09. I can still get a profit of 42.47% if my TP got if the TP reach if of course it will reach my target price. But of course, if I got stop out, I will of course incur a 20.33% loss in my portfolio. So anyway, here in Atom, I entered a um, lower than the doing price right now. So of course, the risk reward ratio might not be this. I'm assuming that if it's still profitable at this range for other traders. But of course, I'm not offering a financial advice. So yeah, I'm just sharing my own personal analysis and of course opinion. So next, let's move on to the next chart, which is ADA or Cardano USD. So seems like there's no, so since there's no, let's just use Binance. Wait, let's use this weekly so that we can see the long-term chart. Whoa. So it seems like ADA is already at, actually I have no position here, at a, almost reached the bottom. The bottom is actually around this area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 1, 1, 2, 3. If you look at it, it's like a head and shoulders actually. Anyway, so this is the highest. That's the highest point it reached. That's around $1.4. And then yeah, still within the downtrend channel. But actually it's getting tighter at this area. Oh, but yeah, as I said a while ago, actually I have no position here. But the support I'm looking at is of course On a conservative note, I will wait here. But it could, if this 0.02, if it break down at this area, could possibly retest this area. So for now, I think let's wait for a better price, or let's wait for it to create a strong support base. So, but the immediate support I'm looking at is of course the 0.022, and of course the resistance around this area, or the 0.16 area. So for me, it's a no trade zone for now. So, oh, so after ADA, let's move on to the next, XMR. So if you have some request, just feel free to message in the live chat. So let's just use Bitfinex, or the first exchange. Wow. So wow, it's like a double bottom actually here. Oh, let's use this. So now it's currently, yeah, I think it will retest this area. Oh, this is the highest point. It's also on a downtrend channel, but it seems like it will break out the resistance. So let's see if it breaks out at this area. The next resistance I'm looking at is of course this area, the 292. This is a very long term, huh? This is a long term trade, not a short term trade. Anyway, but if you're using the Renko chart, you can actually use the highest and the lowest of each Renko chart as support and resistance. So yeah, I think let's see if for me actually, I have no current positions here. I'll just wait for it to break this resistance area, or it resists the resistance area. That could possibly, of course, retest this support area. So it's another wait and see mode for Monero or XMR. So the support is, I'm looking at around the 40 area, or this is, yeah, around the $40. And of course the resistance I'm looking at is actually, it's already trading at resistance, but if it break out at this $132, it could possibly retest this area on a long term. So yeah, let's see. For now, no trade zone for XMR. So after that is, congratulations to all have uni. Oh, something went wrong. Why? Let's just use the other uni chart. So let's just use Coinbase. So I think that's it. Oh, we are just loading. So let's just wait. Anyway, I started trading cryptocurrencies last October 2016 when I'm still in a local stock brokerage firm here in the Philippines. So I trade stocks first before cryptocurrencies, but now mostly I'm trading cryptocurrencies, commodities, and some indices, the US indices, and some local stocks. I actually um, add add some local stocks last March 25 when the market um, during the global dump. So I just select some few stocks. Oh, what's happening? It's not loading. So if you have some requests, guys, feel free to, of course, message me out. If it's if uni will not load, yeah, I think that's the last cryptocurrencies we will check for today. Anyway, if it's not load, or I don't know. Let's. My connection is. Yeah, I'm connected. I don't know, just loading and loading. So maybe I think that's it, guys, for today. So if you have some comments, questions, and feedback, please feel free to message me out. You can also follow me here in TradingView and of course in Twitter and YouTube. So thanks, guys. See you again tomorrow, same time, um, 9 p.m. GMT plus 8 until 10 p.m. So thanks, guys.